Hello, hello. How are you doing, my people? Welcome back to Inspire Generations. I'm so excited to be back with another video. And of course, this is Tony, and this is Inspire Generations. And of course, as I always say, whenever I get any chance to talk to you people to share information, I always make myself available to you people so that I can make sure that I answer all your questions and, wherever I can, right? So today is another beautiful day. I believe from where you might be watching today, it might be at night, and but right now it's 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in state, and I'm so excited to be back with another video. Like, I know it's late, but I know you guys are going to watch this video whenever you wake up, or some of you people are going to join live so that we can have this conversation. And of course, we are counting days towards the DV lottery, right? We are counting days towards the DV lottery. Today is on Sunday, right? For some of you, it's Sunday night, I know, but on Wednesday, today is second, you know, third Monday, fourth Tuesday, and then fifth it's gonna be on Wednesday, all right? Wednesday midnight, American time, CAT. They will be opening the link. I mean the DV lottery for 2024. So as always, I've been preparing you guys so that you can get ready for the DV lottery 24. And I usually say that I don't get paid to do this. I just want to inspire as many people as possible. You go and try your luck. If you get a chance, well and good. We'll be so happy. And I want to, Kali, hello sir. Thank you so much. Welcome. Let me know if you can hear me. If Mudoni Louis, welcome so much. I do appreciate. I hope you guys can hear me, right? And as you can see, the topic is the DV Lottery 2024 questions answered, and you must watch this. You must watch this if you really want to increase your chances of getting the DV Lottery 2024. And so that is what I want to do. And as usual, whenever you get into the live session, please don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to leave a comment, and of course, don't forget to leave a question if you have any. And if you have any question, I've been trying my best to answer your messages on Messenger and on Instagram. I've been getting hundreds and hundreds of messages, right? But I've been trying to answer them. Okay, so back to our topic today. And as I've said, please, when you join, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. And if you join also, don't forget to like the video. You can also share with your friends. Don't be a selfish person. Make sure that you benefit and you share with your friends. This is just a DV lottery. It is a lottery, right? So anybody can win, and there's no that guarantee. That's why it is free. That's why it is free of charge. You are not charged anything, not unless you're going to take a photo, or you go to a cyber, or you pay money to get bottles so that you can access the website. Those are the little charges here and there, but apart from that, there is nothing else that you're supposed to pay. And that's why today I will make sure that I tell you all the things that you're supposed to do, including of you avoiding being scammed by people who purport to have some kind of connection within the embassy, or whichever the place they might think to to help you get the DV lottery, right? So back to our topic today. And the first thing that I'm going to start with is the photo requirement. Because remember, guys, right now, there's no other requirement, that they will be using for the purpose of doing the selection of the people who have won the DV lottery, okay? Remember last year, the end requirement that you have to have a passport for you to for you to apply for the DV lottery. But this year, okay, you don't need a passport to apply for the DV lottery. Because last year, when you get into the website, there was a slot that you were supposed to provide to provide the passport number. Okay, thank you. Welcome so much, Peter. I can see you. I can see you. So last year you were supposed to provide a passport number once you get into the website, but right now that requirement is not there. Okay, you don't need to have a passport. You don't need to have a passport number or a passport for that case to apply for the DV Lottery 2024. All right, that you know makes us think, what else? What are they going to use? Welcome so much, Sam. Keep in teach. Thank you. Welcome so much. So, what is it are they going to use to determine? Ravenda, Douglas, welcome, Geoffrey. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited. And please, once you join the live session, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to like the video. All right. So, Sano, Jack, Brian, welcome so much. And as I was saying, what are they going to use, right? What are they going to use to determine who wins and who doesn't win the DV lottery? So because right now the passport is not a requirement. So the most important thing, or the most critical thing that they will use to determine whether he or she, as qualifying to win the DV lottery is the photo. And that's why I've always been talking about the photo. I've always been talking about the photo, and I will keep talking about the photo. Okay? And I also, even as we continue, I just want to remind you that next week, on Wednesday, 8 a.m. American time, which should be around 4 p.m., in most African countries and in part of Asia, I will be live. So make sure I will be live answering your questions as we will be, starting to enter our application for the DV Lottery 2024. So I just want to make that point so that you guys can remember. On Wednesday, 8 a.m. American time, and around 4 p.m. for most of African countries and the Asian countries, all right? So make sure that you remember that so that you can join. And please, don't forget to like the video. And as I was saying, so photo will be used to determine who wins and who doesn't win. And that's why right now, I want to pin a comment right now. Actually, I just wanted to pin a comment. Okay, yes, I just want to pin the website so that you guys can check for yourself, right? Because I've been getting a lot of questions from people asking me, hey Tony, where can we get where is the link? So today I want to pin the link in the comment section, all right, so that you guys can get in here and check. Okay, so if you check, there's a link there. Okay, there's a link there. You can go in and check, all right, and check what is needed for the photo requirement, because that is the most critical part. You must make sure that your photo meets the requirement that they have provided. Okay, you must make sure that there's no option about that. At least we have to try to get to 95%. And remember, you have to think about this. Okay, it's only 50 to 55,000 slot that are provided by the US government for the lottery. I don't know, we have a population of about, I don't know how many billions in this world, and those almost, we have millions and millions of people trying to come to this place for some reasons, and you can't blame them, okay? You can't blame them. So we have millions and millions of people. So you're competing against that huge number of people. So you have to make sure that your photo, for sure, even if you don't get 100%, you at least get 90+%, all right, of the requirement that they need. And I just wanted to read something very quick, something that is very, very important, because I think that is very important, because I know most of people are trying to edit the video, to add some things. But if you go to the website, they are saying that photos must not be digitally enhanced or altered, to change your appearance in any way. All right. So you must remember that the photo that you're supposed to submit for the DV lottery, it's not supposed to be digitally enhanced to change your appearance in any way. Okay, you must remember that. That is very, very critical. And actually, they even have provided a photo tool on their site, which I will recommend because it's something that they have provided. There are so many other apps that you can use, but for some reasons I don't really trust them because some of them you do some sort of editing, and as I've said, you don't want to take any chances. You don't want to take any chances. When you go to the link that I've provided there, they are providing a photo tool that you can use to crop your photo, not to change the appearance. Remember that it is to crop your photo, to fit into what the size that they are providing. Right? Otherwise, you have to read what they want, how your appearance should be, and all that matters that goes into the photo. So get into that site, get into that link, read all the instructions about the photo, so that even when you go to a professional photo taker, I'm really sorry I'm late. Innocent, you're not late. You're not late. You just got it in. This is the right time. And if you have any question, I'm waiting for those questions. All right. So, and actually, even you go to the same site, they have also provided details on how you can take a photo for your child, a toddler. Okay, they are providing the right descriptions, because I don't want to say anything that is against or that is to add or subtract anything that they have provided on their website concerning the photo. Okay, concerning the photo. So make sure that you get into the link. I'll pin the link in the comment section, so you don't need to ask a lot of questions about that. And also want to pin the direct link on where you're gonna be doing the application come on Wednesday, right? DV lottery, just a minute. I will pin the comment there, I mean the link there, so that you guys can check out. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to pin the link, so that you guys can make sure they can check out. And even before that, if you have any questions, keep those questions coming. I think we have covered enough about the photo, so make sure that the photo is right. And also, there are people who have been asking, if I'm in Dubai, if I'm in South Africa, and I'm from a country ABC, all right, which country am I supposed to indicate while applying? Okay, so if you're in Dubai and you're from Uganda, if you're from Cameroon, then you're supposed to indicate Cameroon as your qualifying country. All right, don't indicate Dubai. You are not born in Dubai. All right, because remember, once you win the DV lottery, you have then to provide the evidence of everything that you've indicated in that application. Okay, that's why I've been saying that even for those people who don't have who don't have the passport, Mwangi, I don't know. I really don't have a specific place, but a specific place, I can like recommend you to go and take your photo. But for those people in Nairobi and so many other places in Africa, I think there should be. I want to ask if you can apply twice. Family and individual. Just a minute, okay? So for the photo, for the places where you can take a photo, I think in Nairobi there are so many places that you can take a professional photo. You just need to give them the requirement, because I think most of them they know. You just need to find yourself in a place where you can take a photo, and this is it. If you have a good smartphone, actually you can take either photo. You just need to have a white background, because, well, I don't want to recommend about their photo tools and apps that can change the background of the photo. All right, marriage, if you don't have a marriage certificate, I'll talk about that. But I wanted to say this. If you have a smartphone, you can take the photo. You just need to have a white background, all right? A white background, and then you can take the photo. And once you take the photo, you go to the link that I've provided in there. You can use that photo tool in their website to make sure, I'm sorry, to make sure that your photo fit the description that they have provided, all right? So you can use your smartphone. You don't have to travel. I mean, if you can travel, that's okay, but you don't have to travel to a long distance so that you can go and find somebody to take your photo or a professional camera. If you have a nice smartphone, I don't know what is happening. If you have a nice smartphone, then you can take a photo. All right. You just need to make sure that you have a white background, and then you take your photo. Go to the link that I've provided, and then you can check the requirement. And after you check your requirement, they will, the photo tool will help you to crop your photo into 600 by 600 megapixel. I used the photo last year. Well, if you tried to use your phone, yes, to do the application, then that's why I'm advising, because this is something that happens once in a year. Hello, Abigail, welcome so much. So this is something that happens only one time per year. So I would advise, if you can get a professional photographer to take you a photo, then you stand a better chance, because this is the only way that they're gonna use to eliminate people. Okay, you're not providing a passport number. All right, so back to the question about the passport. So as I said, you don't need a passport, but if you get selected, I will keep providing information. After we're done with the period of doing the application, then we will talk about when the results are going to announce, what you need to prepare and all that. Yeah, I want to know if French countries like Senegal, yes, Senegal is one of the countries that qualify to apply for the DV lottery. As I said, Nigeria is one of the one and only African country that doesn't, one and the only country in Africa that doesn't qualify to apply for the DV lottery. And it is not because they have done something that is, wrong or anything. It is because Nigeria, over the last 5 years, they have brought more than 50,000 people in the United States. I think that is clear. And as I was saying, you have to make sure, if you don't have a passport, make sure that come next year, May, that's when we're going to get a result. But I will talk more about that. You have to make sure that you have a passport. Okay? You have to make sure you have a passport. I want to make sure that I read all your questions. And then Muhammadu is asking, Aisha, I want to know if French country. Yes, I think I've answered that question. And then can I answer Nakuru as a city of birthplace? Yes, if that is the place where you were born, I mean, you have the birth certificate, all right? Whatever thing that is written in the birth certificate, make sure that that is the city that we include as the place of the birth. I mean, okay? And then can I apply when I'm in the final year of high school? Yes, that is son of Jack Bryan. Yes, you can apply. I mean, as if the timelines allows, I mean, like, if you are in the final year of high school, by the time they are announcing the result come next year, come next year, May, and they give a period, I think, from May all the way to September, but I will share a concrete information about that. So if you will be done with high school by that time, then yes, you can go ahead and apply for the DV lottery, because they don't need, the only thing that they need is a photo from you guy, all right? And then let me see, this somebody's asking, sir, what is the best browser to use? I will recommend Chrome. Well, they haven't paid me to do this, but I would recommend Chrome. I think it's kind of trust, it's a website that you can trust in terms of the speed and all that to get into the website and to access the link into your application, especially for those people who will be using the phone or laptops and all that. So yeah, you can I can recommend that. And then we have LOSA. In case you get lucky and go through, how do you then get to travel to USA? Well, that is a question I think we should not worry about it so much right now. We will talk about that question after we finish doing the application. I mean, the thing that what we're supposed to worry about right now is the application. Okay, that is what we're supposed to worry about right now. I promise, I will share more information about that. All right, so right now just worry about doing the application. And please, I can see that one people watching. Please make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you like the video. I mean, at least let us match the number. That one watching, that one likes. That would be so good to me, and I do appreciate so much. Okay, so and then there was a question about there's a question. Let me see if I can see it. I want to ask if you can apply twice. Just a minute. My daughter birth certificate is not yet out. What can I do? Yes, you can go ahead and apply. If you get that birth certificate by next year May, then you can go ahead and apply for her. Okay. If I'm not married and I have a kid, if you're not married and you have a kid, there's no discrimination. Okay. You can go and apply for the kid as long as you have the birth certificate to prove that this is your child. All right, as long as you have a birth certificate or any documentation to prove that this is your child, then you can go and apply. Thank you so much. I can see you are doing so good on the likes. There are 3 people watching. Please make sure that you like the video, share with your friends. All right. I just wanna. There's a question that I want to answer that is very critical. Just want to make sure that I answer all your questions so that by the time we come on next week on Wednesday, you guys are very, very prepared for the same. Okay. Yeah, because it is an opportunity of a lifetime. I mean, it is one of the best ways to come to the United States. Apart from F1 visa that I've been mentioning each and every day, it's also one of the best visas that you can ever dream to come to the United States with. All right. Just a minute. I'm gonna make sure that I access some information over here quick. Okay, and then there was also a question. Okay, so the question is, can you apply twice? I mean, you're married, you have a spouse, you have a wife, you have a husband. Yeah, you can actually that's why those people married, it's they have an upper hand. Because yes, you can apply as a husband and then you apply for your wife and your children, and then you can also apply as an individual. All right, I hope you get that clear. Okay, yes, you can apply and then apply for your family and then apply the DV lottery as an individual. Okay, so I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear, because I just want to make sure that everything is clear. All right. Yeah, and then yeah. Yeah, I think that is clear. So is family being applied? I have a family of 4. Yeah, if you have a family of 4 and they should be less than 21 years old. All right. If you have maybe you have a wife. If you have a wife and 3 children, yes, but they should be less than 21 years of age. If they are more than 21 years of age, then they can apply individually. Okay, they can apply individually. So that's what you're supposed to remember. Okay, so I think that is that is clear about about can a spouse submit a separate green card lottery entries? Yes, both of you and your spouse can participate in the DV program separately. As a spouse of the DV lottery winner, also get a green card and can move to the US. Doing this practically, I mean, it doubles your chances. Okay, so you are married, you can apply for you can apply individually, and then you can also apply, you know, you can apply for you and the family. All right, and you increase the chances of you getting the visa, because any one of you, if maybe you as a family can win the visa, and then you can also win as a individual person. Let me make sure that I read all these questions. Losa, I'm really sorry. I'm late. No, 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 you are not sorry. I think we read that. Let me make sure that I want to make sure that I read all your questions. Can I apply when I'm the final year? Yes, I answered that. And then while filling form, you are out of home country. Yes, I said if you are out of home country, then make sure that you include your home country as the point, as the country, as the qualifying country. Okay, I think I answered that. I think that should be clear. And then can we use phone? Yes, I said you can use phone as long as your photo is right. All right, as long as your photo is right. And as I said, you can go to the link that I've submitted in the comment section. Click that link. You can check. There's even a photo tool to check your photo. Please make sure that you like the video. I will appreciate so much. And then how long does it take to travel? I think I said that question. We will worry about that question after we finish applying for the DV lottery. And then when is the lottery open? When is the lottery open? The lottery will be open next week. Actually, this week on Wednesday, 5th. All right, 12 a.m. midnight American time, CAT. All right, and as I said, I will have a live session on Wednesday, 8 a.m. American time. Should be around 4 p.m. for most of African countries. All right, and then there's also a question from Bray at this. How can I apply if I'm married? If my marriage is not yet legalized? We did a traditional marriage. This is it. For you have to prove to them that it was a traditional marriage. Because there's a lot of things that are happening at the embassy. People trying to come to this place, and they have to prove, behold, any doubts that you guys are legally married. You can decide to take somebody's wife or somebody's, and then they get sued. So that is the reason why they do that. You have to provide. I mean, nowadays I think you guys can go to a court, and then get your marriage legalized, get a certificate. All right. I think you don't pay a lot. It should be less than, I don't know. I think it should be less than 1,000 Kenyan shillings. I don't know about the other countries, but yes, you can go and get a marriage certificate before May next year. I think that should be clear. And as I said, even the same goes to the children. If you have a child and you don't have the birth certificate, make sure that you get that birth certificate by next year May, so that because as I said, remember right now you're not providing the passport number. Okay, so the only thing that they are using to eliminate the millions and millions so that they can get the 55,000 or 50,000 is the photo. So that is the thing that you should worry about. And if you click the link that I've pinned in the comment section, you will get all the requirement, everything that you need concerning the photo. All right, let's go ahead. And then which format of photo is it? It should be the format photo Digilita, I think so, UG. The format photo, it should be JPEG. And please make sure that you will click the link that I pinned in the comment section, DJ. All right, check it out. Click that link, and then you will see what exactly do they need, because I don't want to mention or subtract or add anything. I just want guys to, we are living in a world of technology. Right now, we have smartphones everywhere. We have smartphones everywhere. All right. So just to make sure that you read, go into that website, read detail by detail. We have till Wednesday to make sure that you get the photo right. Okay. We have till Wednesday to make that we get the photo right. Okay. So, and then, can you elaborate more about the handrest? So the handrest, the reason why they asking for the handrest, I tell you, when you're doing the DV lottery, let me give you an example. I've lived here for some time, and you have to have handrest, like a lot of information about yourself are tied to that handrest. Even when you go to buy something in Walmart in any place, probably your card should have like a zip code. So and basically they have a system whereby if any document, if they want to look for you, then they know where to look for you, they know where they can find you. All right. So this address should be an address that you can, if they were to send anything, okay, if they were to send anything to you, then it should be a place that you can access. It should be a place where you can pick a document. It should be a place where you can, can authenticate the locality that you are from. Okay. So find out, within your area, there should be a PO box or something within your locality that you can use as an address. And if that is not the case, you have, G4S or, schools where mails can be delivered within your locality or any place that is close to you, so you can do that. That is the reason why they asking for the address. Because I remember, like myself, when I was doing the F1, visa, when I was doing it, they asked for an address. All right. By that time I was in Nairobi, and I gave them the address for the DHL. Okay. That's where they delivered my document. So I went to the DHL and I was able to pick my document from DHL. I think it was the DHL close to the place that I used to stay. So that is basically the reason why it should be a huge thing to give you stress. So the only thing that is supposed to stress you about is the photo. And thank you so much for those people who have joined. Please make sure that you like the video. I can see 41 people watching live and all 27 people who have liked the video. Please make sure that you hit that like button, and also share with your friends so that we can all get to benefit together and keep those questions coming. I still got some a little bit of some few minutes so that to make sure that I do answer your questions. And I think we've talked so much about the the high school certificate and all that. Let me make sure that I read the next question. I don't want to skip anything. On Dari, where's the link? Just check in the comment section. I've pinned the video. The link. So check in the comment section. Inspire Generations. I've pinned the link, and that is the right link. And the reason why I'm trying to pin the link, because I've gotten so many questions from people who have gone to some link that they have been asked to pay up to a tune of $300. So please, DV Lottery is free of charge. There's nothing that you're supposed to pay, except you go for a professional photographer, except you go to a cyber to access the internet or a laptop or anything. Other than that, there is nothing. Nobody should lie to you that I'm going to connect you so that you can win DV Lottery. And for that, they ask you to pay $1,000. Please don't do that. I don't want my people. This is a family, and in a family, we're supposed to take care of each other. I won't lie to you. I can't lie to you that, as a Tony, I'm doing a DV Lottery for other people and they have connection that you people are going to win the DV Lottery. No, I wouldn't tell you something like that. And if you get somebody asking you money, maybe purporting to be me, please, or Inspire Generation, please don't do that. DV Lottery is free of charge, and don't pay even a single coin. Let nobody lie to you. Okay? Let nobody lie to you. And thank you so much for liking the video. 50 people watching live. I do appreciate so much. Please make sure that you like the video. Okay, can I apply DV lottery while I'm living in a refugee camp? Yes. If I win, can I fill the DS-260 with my refugee document? Yes, Khalid Musa, you can do that. You can do that. And actually, for you, sometimes we are in some situations that are very, sometimes you even question God, why am I in this? But something can be a blessing in disguise. All right. So in a refugee camp, you never know, man. Just go and try. If you have a place that you can access internet, you have a laptop, then go and apply. You never know. Next year we might be talking about something else. You moving out of a refugee camp and coming to this place. And I wish you the very best. And I wish everybody the very best. And then there's Sadat Elo. I have just got my high school diploma and now I'm studying for my first semester in university. What should I choose? As there's when you go to when you're filling the DV lottery, just a minute. I just want to make sure that I get the right information. I mean, they have given different levels of education. High school diploma, that's how they normally call it here in the state. High school diploma or bachelor's, just click high school diploma. And as I said, you just need to be somebody who has graduated in high school. And that is just one of the options, okay? I said the other day, if you're a truck driver with 2 years experience, you are a salonist, a baker, a cooker, you are a computer scientist, you're working for an organization, administrator, accounting, all that stuff, and you have a 2 years experience, you can go ahead and apply. It doesn't matter, even if you didn't finish high school, okay? So graduating from high school is just one of the options, okay? It's not like you must be a high school graduate for you to qualify. No. Graduating from high school is just one of the options. So if you have an experience of 2 years, a carpentry, and there's a lot of stuff, okay? I will make sure that I pin a link in the description box. A link in the description box concerning the types of jobs that you can have 2 years experience and you qualify for the DV lottery. But I can assure you, most of them you qualify to apply for the DV lottery as long as you have a 2 years experience. And of course, as I said, doing the application is very easy. I'm a salonist with 3 years experience. Yes, you do qualify. Favor, yes. So as I said, doing the application is so easy because you're just providing details. But once you win the DV lottery, then you have to provide evidence of the same. If you have a 2 years experience, then you have to provide an evidence that for sure you have a 2 years experience to them before for them to approve you. Okay, I think that is clear. Let's go back to another question. Does the date of marriage on certificate matter, assuming you got married after you won the DV? No, it doesn't matter. But now that this is the thing. It doesn't matter, as long as it is authentic. In America, well, corruption is everywhere, but to the biggest percentage, for you to go to that embassy, you have to provide, you have to prove to them with it, like 100% that this document is authentic. We were married on May 16th. And you provide a marriage certificate from the government of whichever the country that you come from. So if you provide a marriage certificate proving the same, then you are okay. You don't need to worry about the debt. And then, yes, I think I've answered that. Salonist, yes, I'm learning last grade in high school. What if I get low marks? I mean, you don't need to worry about the low marks. The only thing that you need to do is to make sure that you graduate from high school. That's the only certificate they need. They don't care about, your qualification, about that. This is not F1 visa. This is the DV lottery. I think that is clear. And then out of topic, please, how long does it take to change? Mudoni Luis, please text me via messenger or Instagram, and then we can have a conversation. I will answer your question. So can you apply for many people using one email address? I will advise, no, I think it's not the best thing to do. Okay, you know, each and every person, you have to have your own email address, because there's a document that you get, a confirmation of application of DV lottery that you get after you do the application. And I'm sorry, I forgot about that. There's a confirmation that you get after you do the application, and make sure that you keep that confirmation page, because it has a number. When the results are announced, that is the number that you're supposed to use to check the results. Okay, so every individual should have their own email address, but you make sure that you keep the confirmation number. And you know, sometimes I understand some people, if you're doing for people, please do it for, in good faith. Do it in good faith and keep those documents for them. And once they win, please don't, don't be unfair to people. All right, just do whatever is minimum, so that you can make sure that you provide that information to them, whether they have won or not, and you guide them in the right way. Okay, I think that is clear. If your spouse doesn't have a high school certificate, is it okay? No, if now, this is the thing. If you are married, okay, if you are married, high school certificate is just one of the qualification. You can look for other, she has a experience, and because all of you have to provide information after you win. The principal applicant and the dependent, you have to provide all your information, because they can decide to deny one of you, not to, they have that authority, to decide who they are going to give the visa to come to this place on the DV lottery. Okay, and then what's the level of education should choose if you have, I think HND is high school, I don't remember. Yeah, but it should be high school diploma, Jerry. I think that is okay. And then Hassan, I'm university in progress. What am I going to put? High school diploma, because you're not yet a graduate with a bachelor's. But if you're graduating before May, then you can put a bachelor's. And then Hassan, you should choose some university courses. No, I don't. There's nothing like that. There's no place that you're supposed to choose university courses. It's just the level of education, either high school diploma, bachelor's, master's, and so forth. All right. Yeah. So assuming I will get married next year, next December 2023. If you're getting married next year 2023, then that is no, you have to apply as a single person. Yeah, you have to apply as a single person, because the result for the DV lottery 2024 are going to be announced, or the result will be out on May 2023, and then you are talking about next year 2023 December. Okay, I think that is clear. If I'm a native of an eligible country, but I live in an eligible country, China, you indicate Tanzania as your qualifying country. All right, if you're living in China, then you indicate Tanzania as your qualifying country, not China. And then where do you apply from? Well, there is the official website. I've pinned the link of the DV lottery of the same on the comment section. It should be, I will read it if you can write it. It's travel.state.gov. travel.state.gov. That's where you can get all the information that we are talking about, especially matters concerning photo and all other things. And then second, if all my 12th certificate, if I have my 12th certificate, I think 12 is 12th grade, and it should be the last class in high school. If you have the certificate, yes. And if you have experience of 2 years of some of the categories of the jobs that I've mentioned, yes, you do qualify. And then, sir, what can I do if the date of the birth or certificate of passport is different from? You have to give an explanation as to why that happened. It's not a big deal as long as you give an explanation of the same, and then link like the document of salonist is if recommendation. Yes, you have to prove. The authenticity of anything that you have mentioned to them. If you have said you have 2 years experience in salon, in as a salonist, as a carpenter, as a truck driver, then you have to provide a proof of the same. And then about the zip code, you should check the zip code from the area where you come from. You can it's something that you can access. You can go to the post office and then you can get the zip code from your area. You can access that, or you can even check it. You can even check it online. Yeah, and then please, is the registration and application free? Yeah, DV lottery is free of charge. You're not supposed to pay anything. All right, not unless somebody is doing the application for you in a cyber, then they can charge you maybe like 200 Kenyan shillings or something, or from yeah. Kenya doesn't have a zip code. There should be like when you say PO box something, there should be like PO box 918, and then there are some numbers. There are some numbers there. You can yeah, they have a zip code. Yeah, you can check that, and maybe yeah, you can check that they have a zip code. And then somebody is asking, how did you come to US? I came to US as a on F1 visa. F1 visa is for student. You come to this place as an international student. That's how I came to this place, and it's one of the best visas that you can have. You can ever, want to come to the United States with. Yeah, postal code. Yeah, I think it's the postal code. Thank you so much, Geoffrey. Yeah, thank you so much, Geoffrey. Yeah. So yeah, you can come as an international student on F1 visa. Yeah, I've done a lot of videos concerning the same, so you can watch them. And if you have any question, I have all the link of my social media account. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook, and we can have a conversation there if you have any specific question concerning the same. What if you are getting engaged this year and your spouse is from another country? At the end of the day, I said, if come next year, May, you have to provide an information to, if you're married, you have to tell them you're married. They don't want to know anything about engagement. Okay? Yes, Africa, this is Africa. I have 2 children with a woman I married traditional, but we are no longer together. You can apply for yourself and the children, and then you say that there's a part you're supposed to write either married, separated, divorced. You can indicate separated. Okay, then you've skipped my comment why I'm requesting if you'll do a video tutorial how to fill it, please. Yes, I will do a video tutorial on how you going to fill it. Yes, Esther, I'm sorry about that. There's so many comments coming on. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yes, I will do a demonstration on how you're going to fill. Thank you so much for that. Do you have any consultant services? Not yet. Or maybe soon, but right now I'm doing everything for free. I don't charge anything. Even when you text me via Messenger or Instagram, I don't ask for anything. You can ask those people we have been talking and having conversation with them. So no, I don't charge anything. Maybe in future, but not right now. I do whatever I do for free. The only way that you can pay me is by liking the video and sharing with your friends. That's the only payment. Okay. And then as we conclude, sir, what is your IG handle? My IG handle, Douglas, is Geoffrey is Tony Mudomi. Tony TONNY, and then Mudomi, MUTHOMI. You can see me there and we can have a conversation. Let me see. Yes, about zip code in Sierra Leone. I don't know what kind of you use in Sierra Leone, but you can I mean you can ask around, all right, about the hundreds, the hundreds, and I think I've explained the reason as to why they do ask for the hundreds. So it shouldn't be a much big deal, okay? Geoffrey Grace, you can go to the nearest post office and find out. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Geoffrey, for mentioning that. Yeah, you can go to the nearest post office, the nearest institution, a place where they can send a document and you can access it. Because most of the time people do apply for the DV lottery and they don't, by some of them, they don't even come because they don't know. You give an address that is not accessible, that they cannot, even when they send the document, you cannot access it. By the time you realize the time has elapsed where you're supposed to have checked your result and prepared yourself to come to this place. I hope that is clear. Is it a must to have a passport? No, you don't need to have a passport to apply for the DV Lottery 2024, but you make sure that you have a passport come next year, May, when they do announce the result. William, bro, thank you so much. I do appreciate much, William. Haji, what to write on your birth? I didn't understand your question, but I think you're asking about the city. As I said, make sure use whatever that what you have on your birth certificate or the passport if you have it. Okay, use what you have on the birth certificate. All right, guys. So I think yeah, right now it's 1:53. But unless you guys have any other question, I may have to end this live session for now. But as I said, I will see you on Wednesday, 8 a.m. American time, around 4 p.m. most African countries. Yes, Jafet, you have a question. Please go ahead and ask that question before I run away. Okay? Please go ahead and ask that question. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, welcome Mudoni, Luis. I do much appreciate for you being here, and thank you so much for liking the video. And as I was saying, on Wednesday, I will have a live session, and also I will also do a demonstration. I will record a demonstration on how you're supposed to do the application so that you guys can be ready. And I'll be so happy next year when I get messages that, hey Tony, because of the information or whatever the conversation that we had over on this channel, Inspire Generations, I got the lottery. I'll be so happy. That is the best payment that I can get. Can undocumented immigrant apply in the US? If you are in US on F1 visa, on B1, on H1B visa and all that, yes, you can go ahead and apply for the DV lottery. Okay, you can go ahead and apply for the DV lottery. Can I give the nearest town? Yes. But I would advise you use what you have in the birth certificate. I think I've answered that. Can undocumented? Yes. Will you help us with the correct link? Yes, I will provide the link. Actually, the link is already there in all the videos that I've done about the DV lottery. The link is there. Make sure that you check that link because I don't want you guys to be scammed. What is the level of education you select when you're applying? Your level of education, high school graduate, bachelor's, because that one as I said, the level of education is just one of the options for you for the qualifying, requirement. You can have high school graduate, bachelor's, or 2 years experience of some of the jobs that I've given to you. And then is what that determine whether you get the visa or what to do. So what to do, they check. No. Is what you are. I didn't get your questions again, but as I said, when you do application, photo is one is the most critical part. You have to get it right. If you don't get it right, then they don't, put you in the pool of the people who are going to be selected for the DV lottery. If your photo is not okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, better late than never. That's very right. Should I use professional photo? Yes. If you can access one, yes, use the professional photo. And about the editing, please make sure that you don't change digitally. You don't change your photo digitally or do anything that is going to alter the appearance of your photo. Okay. I'm happy to be in your live session. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate a lot. What if I have a diploma? If you have a diploma, you do qualify, and you can yes, you can go ahead and apply and be the first one to submit that application come next week. All right, as I said, better go be the first one, because you don't want to be late. Well, if you be late, yeah, as Carlos said, better late than never. But I would advise you go fast, because you don't know what is going to happen when we near the closing date, because the system can jam because of the number of people that are submitting the application. Let me see. Yeah, you can put, I think, Mwangi, Geoffrey, I think you are answering the question about the level of education. I think that is right. Guys, I think we have a lot of people. And as I said, I love the conversation, because we have people commenting and trying to help each other. That is my goal. I usually say that it is always a blessing to be a blessing to other people. And if you go in the comment section there, somebody like Geoffrey trying to, to help other people, with answering the question, because some of them I don't see, they are running too fast. But yes, you can, you can go through the comment section. If I have skipped your question by any chance, I'm very sorry. My passport only shows the place of birth. For this case, it shows Kitui. Can I give Kitui? Yes. Can I apply while I'm studying? Yes. What if I didn't went to high school? If you didn't go to high school, you should use job experience as your qualifying requirement. If photo is right and the photos of my deliveries happen not to be suit, then you must make sure, if you are principal applicant, make sure that the dependent also, you get the photos right, because you're gonna be judged as the all the people that you have applied for. As a principal, you have applied for the wife and the children, then you have to make sure that you get all the photos right. Okay. And then what do right? Yeah, I think we have answered the question of the address. Okay. And make sure that you check, you can go to the nearest institution or the nearest post office. Can you provide with me your Instagram? As I said, my Instagram is Tony Mudomi. You can check out on that. I'm currently living on another country, but soon going back to my country. As I said, you can apply DV lottery in whichever the place, even if you are in the forest. Okay, it doesn't matter. As long as you have a laptop or you have a smartphone, you can apply for the DV lottery. And as long as you indicate your country of birth as the qualifying country. And as I said, in Africa, the only country that doesn't qualify is Nigeria. Okay, unfortunately. What is the best browser? I said you can use Chrome. There's so many other browsers that you can use. Is it guaranteed to get a job in the USA? No, I won't, not unless if you are qualifying and you've really gone to school and you qualify for H-1B visa, and there's no guarantee, and it's very, very, very competitive. I will tell that for sure. Do I need to include my birthday certificate? No. You don't need to include. There's nothing that is needed of your birth certificate. Okay, and then, can someone be denied a visa because of giving the wrong city name? No, you have to provide the right information. I will say, provide the right information. That's how you. And during the application, as I said, what they're gonna be using to eliminate most of the people is the photo. If your photo is not right, actually you don't even get into the pool where you can be considered for the DV lottery. Can you apply as an individual, then take your family with you? It's gonna be a law. It's gonna be no. Again, it's not an easy process. If you have a family, then you need to apply for them. You can apply for them and then apply as an individual. I made my photo by myself or requirement. Okay, the thing is, it doesn't show ears. Yeah, if it doesn't show the ears, then your photo is not okay. Okay, your photo is not okay. You have to make sure that your ears, they are seen. I'm living in the US, but I'm undocumented. Can I apply? Yes, you can go ahead and apply for the DV lottery, Mohammed. My wife has got two names, first and last name. What should I give a middle name? You don't have to include the middle name. You can leave it. You can write MA. If you actually, even when you come to US, we only use the most important name is the last name and the first name. They don't, most of the time we don't use the middle name. And then I didn't get that question. All right, so I think right now I've answered most of the critical questions concerning DV lottery. All right, if there is anything that is left, I will see you on Wednesday. Can I use the photo on my passport? No, you have to. I'm not talking about the photo on your passport. It's a passport photo like that you have to take with your phone or with a professional camera, professional photographer. Yes, that is what I'm talking about, not what is in your passport. Okay. How do I go about getting a host? Okay. Googie, we will talk about, how you can get a host after you win the DV lottery. So for now, just do that application. Just do that application. I promise you, I will be here to help you. I will be here to help you. So just do that application, and then after we finish doing the application, then we will talk about what happens after you do the application. What happens after you win the DV lottery. Okay? So we will talk about all that. We will talk about all that. Most of your host be DV lottery winner. I mean, if I can answer something about your host, of course, if you win a DV lottery, you go through the process and you get the visa, then you have to get an host, and they must be in the US. Either they must be a permanent, he or she must be a permanent resident. And a permanent resident means that somebody who was here on green card or somebody who is a citizen of this country. I think that is clear. If I put 5 deliveries and I'm able to submit 3 of them, their details, am I good? No. You need to provide everything. If you are filling for 5 people as your dependent, then you need to provide photos of all the 5 people. Okay, of all the 5 people, and then should it be a full photo? No. A passport photo like. A passport photo like. Should be from here around this place going up, not a full photo. When is the day? Is 5th of October. Consider coming to do something on we will talk about that, Jafet. Do I have to apply for my children who are under 10 years? If you don't want to apply for them, that's okay, but under 10 years, yes, you can apply for them. Thank you, sir. You're much welcome. All right, so I think that is it for today. Right now is around 2 p.m. Here. So I said, I said, please, when is the date? The date is 5th of October. So right now, I think I will have to leave you people, and I'm so happy for you people joining on the live session. Thank you so much for liking the video, and I do appreciate so much for always subscribing and for always liking my video and sharing with your friends. And as always, let us make sure that we support each other to grow, to become better people in the societies where we come from. I usually say that I'm a testimony that it is possible. It doesn't matter where you were born. It doesn't matter the things that you are going or you are experiencing right now. There's nothing. There's no situation that is permanent in this life. You can change your life as long as you work on your dreams. Of course, you can't keep dreaming. You have to work on those dreams. You have to wake up. You have to go and find that job. You have to go and do that job, right? I mean, you have to do something to change your life and that of your family. So it is possible. You can make it. And as all, I always say that, this world doesn't belong to those people who quit. If you quit, then, you can't achieve your dreams. So I wish you the very best. For those people who want to come to this place on F1 visa, you can always text me after you watch the videos, and I'll make sure that I can, provide the necessary information to you people. And I just want to give a testimony. Over the last 4 months, I've gotten messages and call for more than 20 people who have made it to this country on F1 visa. The people that we started them, the journey when I was starting this YouTube channel. And I'm so happy. I don't charge anything on any information. Sometimes we can be very busy over here, but I try to create time, to answer and to help, whoever that I can. And I don't mind where you come from. You come from. All right. Since we started the channel, actually, I've seen for the last 4 months, more than 20 people have come to this place on F1 visa. And since for the time that I've started, it should be a number of, sometimes I don't keep the numbers, but it should be around more than 40 people. Well, most of them, unfortunately, they don't come from my country where I come from. But there are so many people from Sierra Leone, Nigeria, Cameroon, Ghana, and we talk to these people even up to date. I will tell them, I advise them how to transfer to community colleges and all that. So that is what I normally do, because I believe when we support each other, we build our communities where we come from. When I go back home, I don't have people, telling me, Tony, please, chai, right? So if you change the life of somebody, you transform that family, and you live in a peaceful environment. That is the secret, but most people don't know about that. We want to fight each other. We want to, we are jealous of each other, which is not good at all. Because if you benefit yourself in a community where you come from, you're the only person who drives a car, my friend, you will have it hard and very difficult. Okay, the link is on the comment section. Please, you can check out that. So for now, I just want to say that I get your point, Esther. As that's why every live session that I will be doing right now, I will make sure that I announce I announce before I come there. I get your point, and I'm so sorry about that. That's why I'm saying next week on Wednesday, we will have a live session at 8 a.m. American time, around 4 p.m. In most of African countries and Asia. And I will be announcing that on my social media accounts. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at Tony Mudomi. And actually, if you go on my YouTube channel, on this, a slot where they have indicated about the YouTube channel, there's the link to my Instagram and the link to my Facebook account. So you just need to click that link, and it will take you direct to my Instagram account. It will take you direct to my Facebook account, and then we can connect. All right, we can connect. So that is it for me, guys. Once we start a week in this place, it's so difficult to get time, but I decided to do this. I can always create time to help, because it's so important. So that is it for now, and I'll see you on Wednesday. All right. But if you have any question, before I forget, text me by Instagram and Facebook, and I will answer all those questions. So right now, I'll say bye-bye. Thank you so much for a very good conversation. And Geoffrey, I think he was one of the people that I've seen a lot of comment, and we trying to answer some questions. And some of you people, I'm so grateful about that. It's all about helping each other and supporting each other and being there for each other. So if your question hasn't been answered, you can go through the comment section, and you can see some of the answers there. And of course, you have the freedom to answer your friend. You have the freedom. Sometimes I don't get time to answer all or to respond to all the comments. All right. So if you have an idea of something, you can go and you can answer your friend. You can try to help each other. All right. So thank you so much. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye bye, and I wish you the very best. May God bless you. May God bless you. And thank you so much for the support.